Everything on the railway seemed to be normal. Many weeks passed, and no signs of Timothy were seen. But then eyewitnesses came forth, claiming to have seen him. News spread down the line. However, most of the people were not buying it or taking this very seriously. Gordon and James were still freaking out about their encounter with the ghost train when they told everything to Thomas, who couldn't believe it.
I'm telling you, Thomas, last night he threatened me if I didn't tell you about the message, and it would have been scrapped or wherever he was going to take me.
I too got the same result, but he said that an era was ending, and that we were all going to go and be forgotten. This ghost train is immense, and we'll never know who he will target next.
Thomas looked very worried and could only imagine what the outcome would be if he didn't do something to stop Timothy and his reign of horror. One night, Henry was travelling home light after taking the Wild Nor'Wester. The moon was full, with stars in the sky and a slight blow of wind.
I should be home soon. I'm really in need of a long sleep after such a hard day of work.
You got that right, old boy. I'll be needing one too.
As he got closer to home, Henry entered the tunnel where he got bricked up many years ago. After coming out at the other end of the tunnel, he heard a sudden evil laughter.
What the heck was that?
Henry gasped out in horror, as did his driver, when they saw Timothy rushing by on the other line, whistling fit to burst.
Oh my God! Is that...
It's him!
Thomas will be mine, as will everyone else. My pain and suffering will be felt, and then everyone will be sent to a graveyard.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did. So the story was true. There was another engine that ran on this railway and had a terrible accident. But I was never told who he was.
I do, Henry. I remember something like that being told recently. All I know is that there was an engine called Timothy. He was painted silver and had the number 0 on his sides. And that engine who passed us? Yes, that was him, all right.
Timothy. So that's the ghost train's name. Now I remember. I think I did see an engine that ran through the other side of the tunnel while I was bricked up there all those years ago. But I was too young to know if it was really him, not to mention a bloody face with zombie teeth and devil eyes. Oh dear, what will the others think when I tell them?
Henry crawled slowly home. Unlike the previous supernatural events he had in the past, this one surpassed them and would burn in his memory for a long time. The next day, the sun shone, but there were very few passengers coming to the branch line. The financial problems were getting worse, and if nothing was done within the next few weeks, the line would close. Thomas was taking on water at the water tower when Percy shunted in with some empty trucks. He could see his best friend was sad, thinking that this could be the final days of working on his branch line.
If the outcome does happen, we'll have to move on. But the main thing is that we'll still have each other. Our friendship will last forever.
Where are the others? Let's ask them out.
Thomas could only look at the small green engine and sighed. A few more days went by, and by sheer luck, the Fat Controller was able to sort out the financial troubles and help raise enough money to get the branch line back in full swing. However, the number of passengers was still lacking, but it had slowly increased. Freight work was slowly rising in success. And Percy and Toby were pleased to see that the line was still in operation. Thomas, meanwhile, was too busy thinking about the plan he had set for his next encounter with Timothy's evil spirit. One afternoon, the engine's crew were eating their meals on a small table near the sheds.
Hey, what day is it?
Thomas's fireman took out his small calendar from his pocket and looked.
My God!
What's wrong? My God, it's day of the anniversary of Timothy's accident. That means tonight he's gonna come.
Thomas, Percy and Toby overheard this and gasped.
Oh my goodness! They'll come running down the line, plunging into the gap and shrieking like a lost soul!
Percy, you just said the same words that you told me when you first mentioned that story a long time ago, and yet years later you still remember them.
Yes, but Timothy won't come to warn us. He's gonna come and take you and send you to hell. That's what he said.
No, he won't. We will defeat him and end this madness. Tonight, we put our plan into action and stop him.
As the sun faded and darkness closed in, the three engines could sense that this would be a horrifying night.